Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Okay, so at the end of this video, children should be able to find limits at infinity. Okay, so what is the meaning of limit at infinity? Okay, in our previous video, we have learned all about limit at number, which is when your x approaches a number. We write A in general. But for this case, so we will find limit at infinity, which is when x approaches positive or negative infinity. So we go to example number 13. We have limit fx as x approaches positive infinity. So limit fx is 1 over x squared as x approaches positive infinity first. So as usual, to find the limit, we need to substitute the number into the function. And for this case, we have 1 over positive infinity squared and equal to 1 over positive infinity squared is equal to infinity. Infinity tu adalah nombor, simbol untuk nombor yang sangat-sangat besar. So, kalau kita ada nombor yang sangat besar tu, kita kuasa 2. So, dia pun jadi masih nombor yang sangat besar lah. So, masih infinity. And then, 1 over infinity will be 0. Cuba awak imagine, kita ada satu je gula-gula, kita nak bahagi dengan berjuta-juta orang. Jadi, dia akan hampir tak dapat apa-apa lah maksudnya setiap orang tu. So sini sama dengan kosong. So number over infinity, the answer is 0. So next we have limit for x approaches negative infinity and the function is 1 over x squared. So the same thing. So if you substitute 1 over negative infinity squared becomes infinity. So 1 over infinity equal to 0. We go to the next example, number 14. Find the limits at infinity for the following. First, we have limit x squared plus 3 as x approaches positive infinity. So when we substitute infinity, positive infinity squared, number dah sangat besar, kita kuasa 2. So dia akan jadi infinity juga. And infinity plus 3, the answer is equal to positive infinity. Next, we have limit 1 minus 5 over x. So now, we substitute negative infinity into the function. So, we will get equal to 1, the number, minus 5 over negative infinity. So, dia akan jadi 1 plus 5 over infinity. So belakang ni akan jadi plus 0. And the answer is 1. And part C, limit 2 over x minus 3 cube as x approaches positive infinity. You try to substitute positive infinity. Substitute into the function. So, infinity minus 3. 3 tu yang dia minus tu tak efek langsung dia. Kenapa? Sebab infinity tu sangat besar. So kalau ada tolak 3 ke, tambah 3 ke, tambah 100 ke, dia tak efek. Sebab nombor infinity tu dah sangat besar. Okay. So ada pula cube. Infinity cube. Dia akan jadi infinity juga. Okay. Infinity tu simbol untuk nombor yang sangat-sangat besar. Okay. So we have 2 over infinity. So equal to 0. Okay. So awak kena ingat, if we have number over infinity, the answer is 0. Okay. We go to the next page. Limit at infinity for rational function. Okay. So if limit fx over gx equal to infinity over infinity. Okay, so yang ni kategori undetermined. Okay, before this, for limit at number, we have 0 over 0. Kalau kita ganti undetermined, kita sama ada factorize or multiply with the conjugate. Okay, for limit at infinity, okay, kita akan dapat pattern infinity over infinity. Infinity over infinity, awak tak boleh potong. Awak tak boleh potong jadi satu, tak boleh. Sebab infinity tu is just a symbol for a very very big number. But we don't know what is the exact number tu. Ya, mungkin infinity atas dengan yang bawah tu nombor dia berbeza. Tapi dua-duanya nombor yang sangat besar. So kita tak boleh kata jawapan dia 1. So dia tu undetermined. Okay. So now kita akan cuba simplify by using factorization of the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so we factorize the highest degree of numerator and denominator. Okay, so we go to example number 15. Okay, so we have x approaches infinity or positive infinity. So kalau awak ganti directly, okay, memang first step kita dalam limit memang kena ganti directly dulu. Okay, so kita cuba ganti directly. So we have 2 times infinity cube is still infinity, plus infinity square infinity, minus 3 kat belakang ni tak efek apa-apa. Nah, so kita akan dapat infinity over, okay, kat bawah pun awak cuba ganti infinity cube is infinity, plus infinity. Dia dah lah infinity, plus lagi infinity. So dia akan jadi bertambah besar. Still infinity lah. Nah, and then plus 2 belakang tu tak ada efek apa-apalah. So infinity over infinity, which is undetermined. Okay. So for undetermined case, kita akan factorize the highest power of numerator and the highest power of denominator. Okay. So if you notice here, the highest power of numerator is x cube and highest of denominator is also x cube. Okay. So kita akan factorize x cube, dua-dua lah, atas dan bawah. Okay, so we have limit as x approaches infinity. Okay, yang atas dulu So saya akan factorize x cube. Okay, so we have 2 remains for the first term plus, okay, saya dah factorize x cube daripada x square. So saya akan dapat berapa? 1 over x. And then minus 3 over x cube. Divide by, okay, now we will factorize the denominator. Apa yang highest degree dia? X cube. Pun kita akan factorize x cube jugalah. Okay, so first term dia tinggal 1 plus 1 over x squared and plus 2 over X cube. Okay. So, awak cuba darab semula, awak akan dapat balik lah dengan yang atas. Ya. Okay. And then we have X cube divide by X cube. Okay. X cube divide by X cube. So, we can simplify. So, we will get limit X approaches infinity and the function becomes 2 plus 1 over X minus 3 over X cube divided by 1 plus 1 over X squared plus 2 over X cube. Okay, dapat ya? Okay, very good. Okay, and after we simplify, the last step is to substitute infinity into the function. Ya? Okay, so kita akan gantilah 2 plus 1 over infinity is 0 minus 3 over infinity is also 0 divided by 1 plus 1 over infinity is 0 and plus 2 over infinity is 0. And the answer is 2. Okay. So, for the case yang kita dapat infinity over infinity, we will factorize the highest degree of a numerator and denominator. And after that, kita akan simplify lah. Kita akan potong-potong yang mana yang boleh. Ya? Okay. So, next, part B. Limit X plus 1 over square root of X squared plus 1 as X approaches negative infinity. Okay. And for this case, awak kena tahu definition yang ni. Okay, ni awak dah belajar dah sebelum ni sebenarnya. Masa chapter 2. Okay. So, we have modulus X equal to third X squared and equal to X if your X is positive and equal to negative X if your X is negative. Nah? Okay. So, kita tengok semula kat bawah. Okay, so we have limit X plus 1 over third X squared plus 1. Okay, so kita akan ganti negative infinity inside. Okay, so kalau awak ganti, awak akan dapat okay, negative infinity plus 1. So, the answer is equal to negative infinity. Plus 1 tu tak ada effect. Ya? And then, divide by okay, square root of negative infinity square is infinity. So, infinity plus 1 is infinity. And square root of infinity is still infinity. Sebab infinity ni nombor yang sangat-sangat besar. Kita square root pun, dia masih infinity. Okay, so negative infinity over infinity which is undetermined. Okay, so for this case, okay, kita akan factorize atas dan bawah. Factorize apa? Factorize X yang paling besar degree dia. Okay, so for this case, okay, the highest degree of numerator is X. So we take out X. Okay, what remains? 1 plus 1 over X and divide by, okay, for denominator we have square root. So we write square root. Okay, kita akan factorize yang dalam lah. Ya? So we take out X squared. So tinggallah 1 plus 1 over X squared. Okay, and then we can write limit X approaches negative infinity. So, copy the numerator X times 1 plus 1 over X divide by, okay, we know that third AB can be written as third A times third B. So, sama jugalah yang ni. Saya akan pecahkan. So, it becomes third x squared times cert 1 plus 1 over x squared. Ya? Okay, next. Cert x squared. Okay, awak tengok kat sini, Wak. Okay, awak tengok. Cert x squared ni. Okay, awak tengok yang saya cakap definition tadi ni. Cert x squared can be positive x and can be negative x. So, kita nak letak positif ke negatif? Okay, so kita akan tengok x approaches what number. So, for now, x approaches negative infinity. Your x is negative, less than 0. Meaning that kita akan replace dengan apa agak-agak? Cuba teka-teka. So, kita akan replace dengan negative x. Very good. Okay, so 1 plus 1 over x squared samalah. Okay, so tengok semula. Saya replace cert x squared with negative x. Kenapa? Sebab your x approaches negative infinity. Okay, and after this, we can try to simplify. We have x over x. So, dia akan jadi limit as x approaches negative infinity. Okay, after simplify, we will get 1 plus 1 over x divide by, we still have negative, ada negative tu. And then, square root of 1 plus 1 over x squared. Okay, dah habis simplify kan? Okay, last step is to substitute. Substitute apa? Negative infinity into the simplest form tadilah. Okay, so we will get equal to, okay, saya tak perlu tulis limit dah sebab saya akan ganti. So, dia akan jadi 1. Okay, next plus 1 over negative infinity is 0 over negative cert 1 plus 1 over infinity. So, akan jadi 0. And the answer is equal to negative 1. Okay, boleh faham ke setakat ini? Boleh ya? Very good. Okay, so kita sambung. On next page, part C. Okay, we have limit square root of x squared plus 4 over x plus 3. Okay, dia kata x approaches positive infinity. Okay, so we try to substitute positive infinity directly. Okay, so kalau awak akan dapat infinity over infinity, which is undetermined. So, for undetermined, kita akan factorize numerator and denominator. And after that, we try to simplify. Okay, so we have limit x approaches positive infinity. For numerator, we have cert. So, kita tulislah cert. And the highest degree of x is x squared. Okay, take out x squared. So, apa yang tinggal? 1 plus 4 over x squared. Divide by, okay, for denominator, the highest degree of x is x power of 1. So, we take out x. So, we have 1 plus 3 over x. Okay, and then limit x approaches positive infinity. For numerator, we can write as cert x squared and times cert 1 plus 4 over x squared divide by x times 1 plus 3 over x. Okay, jumpa sekali lagi cert x squared. And your x approaches positive infinity. Cuba awak agak. Cert x squared nanti saya nak replace dengan apa? Yang dekat sini ni. Nak replace dengan apa? Agak-agak bila your x approaches positive infinity. infinity. Agak-agak? Yes. Clever. So, kita akan replace dia dengan positif X. Bukan negatif. Tadi negatif sebab X approaches negative infinity. Okay? So, kita salinlah yang belakang tu. 1 plus 4 over X squared divide by X times 1 plus 3 over X. And next, we can simplify. Limit X approaches positive infinity. Okay, X over X becomes 1. So, tinggalnya set 1 plus 4 over X squared divide by 1 plus 3 over X. And as the final step, kita akan ganti positive infinity inside. Okay, so we will get square root 1 plus 4 over infinity is 0 divide by 1 plus 3 over infinity is 0. And final answer is 1. Okay. So we go to the next part, part D. So kalau awak ganti, awak akan dapat infinity over infinity. So now kita akan factorize the numerator and denominator. And the highest degree for numerator is X squared. So kita keluarkan. X squared 1 minus 6 over X squared. Divide by, okay, we write square root. Apa yang highest degree dia for this case? X power of 4. 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 over, kan? 1 over X power of 3. Kan? Okay. So next, kita akan dapat. Okay, tolong kira awak akan dapat apa rasa-rasa ni. Okay, kat bawah kita ada set X power of 4. And then, ada juga belakang dia tu 3 plus 1 over X squared. So, kita buat macam tadi lah. Limit X approaches positive infinity. X square, salin je. 1 minus 6 over X square divide by. Okay, yang bawah kita ada set X power of 4. And we can write as set X square, set X square, set 3 plus 1 over X cube. Ya? Boleh ke? Okay, good. Next, kita akan replace set X square dengan apa kalau X awak approaches positive infinity? So, kita akan replace dia dengan apa dia? Positive X. So, sini positive X dan yang belakang pun positive X. So, dia akan jadi limit X approaches positive infinity. Okay, X squared 1 minus 6 over X squared divide by X times X. Akan dapat X squared and then set 3 plus 1 over X cube. Okay. And as the final answer, okay, so kita akan buat equal to, okay, bukan final lagi, kita tak simplify lagi. Okay, simplify dulu. So, 1 minus 6 over X square divide by, bawah tinggal set 3 plus 1 over X cube. Okay, so jawapan akhir dah ni, nak masuk dah. Equal to 1 minus 0 over square root 3 plus 0. Okay, equal to 1 over cert 3. Ataupun sama je dengan cert 3/3. Okey, dah siap. Okey, so far boleh ke? Boleh So, before this awak dah belajar limit at number. Limit at number tu kalau ada yang problem undetermined, kita akan factorize dan satu lagi pilihan kita multiply with the conjugate for cert function. Tapi untuk limit at infinity, kalau ada problem undetermined tu, kita akan factorize atas dan bawah, and then kita akan cuba simplify. Okey, dia method yang agak berbeza lah, ya. Seterusnya, okey, kita akan sambung under asymptotes. And as we know, we have two types of asymptotes. Okay, first is vertical asymptote and second is horizontal asymptote. So, awak dah jumpa perkataan asymptote tu masa belajar graph. Okay, awak ada jumpa asymptote dekat reciprocal function, log function, and exponent function. Okay. Sebelum ni awak belajar dah cara nak cari asymptote, but for this case awak akan belajar cara nak dapatkan asymptote by using limits. Okay, so we have for vertical asymptote first, the line x equal to a is a vertical asymptote if at least one of the following statements is true. Okay, so we need to check x approaches a from negative, and then x approaches a from positive. So, bila awak check a positif or negatif, jawapan dia ada yang dapat dalam bentuk infinity. So, bila ada dapat bentuk infinity jawapan dia, ini namanya limit, infinite limit. Okay. So, bila dapat jawapan dia infinite limit, so kita boleh concludekan that the number is a vertical asymptote. Okay. So, kita tengok the next one. We have, cuk, lupa nak cakap. For vertical asymptote, vertical asymptote, we will apply limit at number. Okay, we go to the next one, horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptotes are horizontal lines that the graph of the function approaches as x approaches positive, negative, infinity. Okay, the horizontal line y equal to c is a horizontal asymptote. If, so awak tengok ni, x approaches negative infinity equal to c, or x approaches positive infinity equal to c. Kalau awak perasan, kita akan apply limit at infinity. Yang tadi yang saya baru ajar awak tadi. Ya? Okay. So, kalau kita akan dapat satu number, maksudnya satu je lah kita punya horizontal asymptote. But, if you got two values, meaning that both are the horizontal asymptotes. Horizontal asymptote ni boleh jadi satu, boleh jadi dua. Tak kisah. Okay, depends on your calculation tu lah. Ya? Okay. So, we go to example. Okay, compute the vertical and horizontal asymptote for the given function. Ingat balik masa tajuk function and graph. So, how to find the vertical asymptote? Okay. So, for vertical asymptote, we set denominator equal to 0. Okay, so for this case, we have x squared minus x minus 2 equal to 0. So, we factorize x plus 1, x minus 2 equal to 0. So from here, we have x equal to negative 1, and from here, x equal to 2. So kita kena check dua tempat. Okay, when x negative 1 and x equal to 2. Okay, so untuk negative 1, kita kena check positive and negative part. Maksudnya limit from right, limit from left. Untuk x equals 2 pun, limit 2 from right and 2 from left. So untuk satu number ni, kita kena check dua benda, from left and right. And for this case, we have two numbers, meaning that kita kena check 4 kali. Yeah? Okay, so for x equal to negative 1 first. Okay, so kita akan check. Limit x approaches negative 1 from positive. And the function is 2x over x squared minus x minus 2. And if you try to substitute negative 1, masuk negative 1, you will get infinity. Okay, you will get infinity. Kenapa infinity? Atas awak akan dapat negative 2 divide by 0. Number over 0 is infinity. Okay, but we need to determine. Okay, sama ada positif or negative infinity. So ingat lagi tak yang saya cakap hari tu? Yang limit add number, bila kita dapat infinity, kita akan guna apa nak check positif negatif? Guna apa? Yes, ni tanda dia tu kat atas tu. Okay, so kita akan masukkan function tu dalam calculator, and then we will choose one number, okay, according to the sign here lah. Okay, and then calculator tu akan tunjuk positif or negative answer. Okay, so kita masukkan for this case, okay, kita akan guna calculator. Okay, insert, okay, we insert 2x over x squared minus x minus 2 dalam calculator, and then kita akan tekan calculate x equal to, okay, cuba check negative 1 from positive. Okay, negative 1. So this is negative 1, next is negative 2 and 0 on the right. Ha? Okay, so kalau negative 1 from positive, dia belah sini kan? Negative 1 from positive. So kita akan cuba ambil satu nombor negative 0.999. Okay, cuba masuk dalam calculator. So apa yang dia akan bagi? Jawapan dia, yes, jawapan dia ialah positif ke negatif? Positif, right? Okay, so tulislah positif. Okay, and satu lagi kita kena check limit x approaches negative 1 from negative. Okay, and kalau awak ganti pun sama jugalah. You will get infinity. Okay, yang ni nak tekan calculate apa? Calculate x equal to, okay, negative 1 from negative. So, kita boleh ambil negative 1.001. Nah, okay, nombor yang dekat-dekat dengan negative 1 but from the left. Ya, okay. So, calculate, awak tengoklah negative 1 from negative, awak calculate guna calculator, tengok jawapan dia negative. Okay, perasan ke tak ni? Kita dapat dua jawapan. One is positive infinity, another one is negative infinity. Okay, so for this case, we can conclude that x equal to -1 is a vertical asymptote. Okay, yang kedua pula. Okay, so we need to check. Okay, kita pecah Okay, we need to check when x approaches. Okay, limit x approaches 2 from right. Function is 2x over x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, kalau awak masukkan, awak akan dapat equal to infinity. Then, awak kena tekan apa? Calculate. Okay, tengok. Dia punya tu adalah from right. So, boleh ganti x equal to 2.001. Nah, okay. Look at the value yang awak guna calculator tu. Tengok value dia. Okay. So, what is the answer? The answer is positive. Okay, and next one. Limit x approaches to negative. 2x over x squared minus x minus 2 equal to infinity juga. Okay. And then calculate. Okay, calculate x equal to. Okay, tadi yang dekat calculator tu jangan clear lah function dia yang kita masukkan tadi tu. Ya. Yeah? Okay, calculate x equal to 2 from negative. Awak ambil lah 2 from negative 1.999. Okay, cuba tengok jawapan dia. 2 from negative. Okay, dia bagi negative infinity. Okay, from here. Okay, 1 is positive infinity and another one is negative infinity. Therefore, we can conclude that x equal to 2 is also a vertical asymptote. Okay, so for vertical asymptote, we will apply limit at number. Okay, next, for horizontal asymptote. Okay, kita guna apa tadi? Kita akan guna limit at infinity. Okay, so kita akan cari limit x approaches positive infinity 2x over x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, dan satu lagi kita akan cari limit x approaches negative infinity 2x over x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, kalau awak dapat dua jawapan yang sama, meaning that ada satu je lah horizontal asymptote. Tapi kalau awak dapat two different numbers, meaning dia ada two horizontal asymptotes. Nah, okay, so for this case, we try to substitute positive infinity directly and we will get infinity over infinity. Okay, and then we need to factorize. Okay, factorize. Okay, the highest x for numerator x lah. Okay, so tinggallah 2. Divide by, we take out x squared. Okay, so we have 1 minus 1 over x minus 2 over x squared. And then we try to simplify. And we will get 2 over. Okay, apa yang tinggal? 2 over x. And then times 1 minus 1 over x minus 2 over x squared. Okay, final step, we substitute positive infinity inside. So we have 2 over infinity, positive infinity, times 1 minus 0 minus 0. And the answer is 2 over infinity. The answer is 0. Yang 0 ni lah kita punya horizontal asymptote. And for the next part, we need to repeat the same step. So now we will get limit x approaches negative infinity, and kita akan follow benda yang sama lah sebab function kita sama kan. And we will get 2 over x times 1 minus 1 over x minus 2 over x squared. And we substitute negative infinity into the function, and then we will get 2 over negative infinity times 1 minus 0 minus 0. So equal to 0. So limit as x approaches positive, negative infinity, both kita dapat 0. And as the conclusion, we can say that the horizontal asymptote, asymptote is y equal to 0. Sebab kita dapat satu sahaja number. Boleh? Now we go to page 15. So still under asymptote. And the given function here related to surd function. So kalau ni senang kalau kita tengok dia punya domain first. So domain of the function. So kita akan consider the surd function. We have x squared minus 4 must be greater than 0. Kalau surd duduk ke atas, dia kena ada greater equal lah. But for this case, surd as the denominator. So dia without equal. So we try to factorize. So we will get x minus 2 times x plus 2 more than 0. And we can draw a quadratic graph more than 0. So this is negative 2 and here is 2 more than 0, meaning on the upper part. So domain of f is x less than negative 2, and another one is x more than 2. Or we can write negative infinity negative 2 union 2 until infinity. So kalau awak tengok graf kita ada dekat mana? Negative 2, 2. Dekat sini ada graf. Dekat tengah-tengah ni tak ada. Dan on the left dia ada graf lagi. Compute the vertical and horizontal asymptote. So tadi saya dah cakap dah, for vertical asymptote, we set the denominator equal to 0. So we set square root x squared minus 4 equal to 0. So x squared minus 4 equal to 0. X squared equal to 4. And we will get x equal to plus minus 2. So kita ada dapat dua ni. X positive 2. X negative 2. So bila kita dapat dua macam tadi, kita setiap satu tu kita akan consider limit from left and limit from right. But back to your domain. Ni kena tengok juga domain ni. Sebab dia related to surd function. So for the first one, for x equal to, we will check limit x approaches to from positive. Okay, positive first. Ada ke 2 from positive? Tengok, 2 from positive. Yes. Graf awak ada. So, kita boleh carilah. Limit x approaches to positive. The function is x over square root x squared minus 4. Okay. So, kalau awak masuk, awak akan dapat 2 over 0. And 2 over 0 is infinity. Okay, ni kes yang mana ni? Kena calculate. Okay, so awak calculate. Awak insert x equal to 2 positive. Can be 2.001. Okay, cuba kira. The answer is positive. Okay, mana nak dapat positif tu? Kena guna calculator. Ganti satu value. Okay, and then limit x approaches to negative x over third x squared minus 4. Okay, cuba tengok balik the domain. 2 from negative. 2 from negative. Kat sini ni, Wak. Ada tak graf kita kat situ? Tak ada kan? So, kita tak perlu cari. Kita tulis je terus. Does not exist. Ingat lagi tak? Ini related to one-sided limit. Okay? Next. When x equal to negative 2. Okay, kita dah settle dah x equal to 2. So, now x equal to negative 2. Okay, we will check. Limit x approaches negative 2 from positive. Negative 2 from positive. Okay, look at the domain. So, dia does not exist. Tak ada. Negative 2 from positive, tak ada graph kat situ. Because that is not the domain. Okay, next we have limit x approaches negative 2 from negative x over third x squared minus 4. Okay, so kalau awak ganti, awak akan dapat negative 2 over 0. So, awak akan dapat infinity. How to know positive or negative infinity? Kita kena substitute one number. Okay, guna calculator, calculate. And then, you akan dapat, the answer is negative infinity. Okay, so bila kita cari, walaupun ada satu yang does not exist, tapi satu lagi infinity. Okay, the same thing for x equal to negative 2. Walaupun ada satu does not exist, tapi satu lagi ada jawapan dalam bentuk infinity juga. Okay, so from this calculation, we can say that, okay, x equal to and x equals negative 2, okay, are the vertical asymptotes. Ada dua. Okay. Settle for vertical asymptote. Okay, now kita continue to the next one. Horizontal asymptote. So, for horizontal asymptote, we need to apply limit at infinity. So, first, we find limit x over third x squared minus 4 as x approaches positive infinity. And the next one is limit x over third x squared minus 4 as x approaches negative infinity. Okay, so if you substitute directly, you will get infinity over infinity, undetermined. Okay, so kita kena buat apa? Ingat lagi tak limit at infinity? So, we need to factorize the numerator and the denominator. Okay. And next, limit x approaches positive infinity, x times 1 over third x squared, third 1 minus 4 over x squared. Okay, for this case, third x squared, okay, kita kena tukar. Third x squared can be positive x, can be negative x. Refer your x. X approaches positive infinity. Your x is positive. Therefore, okay, kita akan replace third x squared here with positive x. Okay, faham eh? Okay, then after we simplify, we will get limit x approaches positive infinity. The function becomes 1 over third 1 minus 4 over x squared. Okay. Dan kalau awak ganti positive infinity, awak akan dapat equal to 1. Okay. And the same thing for the second part. When x approaches negative infinity, awak akan dapat limit x approaches negative infinity. Sama juga nanti akan dapat x over x times 1 over third x squared, third 1 minus 4 over x squared. Okay, we have third x squared. X approaches negative infinity. Okay, for this case, kita akan replace third x squared with negative x. Kenapa negative x? Because your x is negative. Nah, x approaches negative infinity. Negative part. Okay. So, dia akan jadi limit x approaches negative infinity 1 over, okay, we have negative third 1 minus 4 over x squared. And kalau awak cuba ganti, awak akan dapat negative 1 minus 0, negative 1. Okay. So, kita ada x approaches positive infinity. The answer is 1. X approaches positive infinity. The answer is 1. When x approaches negative infinity, the answer is negative 1. So, we got two different numbers. Okay, therefore, okay, y equal to 1 and y equal to negative 1 are both horizontal asymptote. Okay, so saya nak conclude sekejap ya. Okay, nak cari vertical asymptote, first we set the denominator equal to 0, but for certain case, yang tadi saya tunjuk for third case, at the same time we need to consider the domain lah. Yeah? Okay. And to find the horizontal asymptote, we need to apply limit at infinity. Yeah? Okay.